What is going on, everybody? DJ Miner here, and this is my second ever YouTube video on this particular YouTube channel. So if you have any advice for me, feel free. I need it. Trust me, I need it. But anyways, guys, so what is my plan moving forward? I started everything, my journey, this crypto journey, back in February with just my 1070 and a gaming, quote unquote, gaming laptop, an RTX 2070. And then I just expanded from there. And now I'm up to I believe 900 mega hash, plus or minus like 20. I kind of forget. I just added a 3060 today. I have a whole bunch of graphics cards that I can't use because I'm just running out of power in this home. For those who don't know, I live in America, 120 volt. And let me tell you, it is such a struggle, not to mention the heat because I actually live here. This room is becoming unbearable. I feel like if I added one more or two more GPUs, I would just die at night. I really would. So I don't want to run the AC or anything. I mean, I have to every now and then. Thank God it's going to be winter. I live in upstate New York, so thank God it's going to be winter. But yeah, man, the heat is just ridiculous in this room, and I've kind of been able to control it now. I open up both the windows on that side, and then I have two fans, but that's not why you're here. So I'm running out of power. I'm running out of space in this home. So I have decided, my wife is cool with it, I am going to be purchasing land. I've been trying for like the last 2 months. Finally, I found a place that would give me a permit, because that's the hard part, guys. Let me tell you right now, if you're trying to purchase land for cryptocurrency or crypto mining, you have to get permission. You can't just buy a place and then just start mining. I mean, I guess in theory you could, right? Like small operations, like I am now in your home, you can do that. You can get away with it. But like if you're starting to use a shitload of power, if you're really trying to go all out with this, they're gonna know, they're gonna figure it out probably. And you don't want to get into legal issues. Be upfront. I have applied for so many places and they were like, nope, we don't want crypto in this area or this or that reason with crypto, right? Be upfront, be honest, let them know why you're buying the property. A lot of the reasons was because I was foolish and I just didn't know. A lot of the places I was looking was residential, right? So it's like a housing, a neighborhood, a suburb. I get that. They don't want crypto mining going on and all this stuff in their neighborhood. That makes sense. And then I started moving out to farmland, and farm people were like, no, we want this land only for farmers. And like I said, I finally found a place, 3 acres at 18,000 bucks. I mean, it's not the greatest deal, but it's a pretty decent amount of land, and it'll be big enough for what I want to do. So what do I actually want to do? So I want to get a 40-foot shed by about 20 foot. I'm flexible a little bit on the numbers. It doesn't have to be exactly that. There's a place locally to where I live, and they sell pre-made garages and sheds. You can get them custom if you wanted. A 40 by 15 or 12, I kind of forget, was about 10 to 11,000. So I'll figure that out a little bit more once the lawyers finalize my property. Hopefully this one works out, because we're at the end stages. Everybody's agreed, and we're just waiting on the lawyers. And then yeah, then I'll get the shed, and then I'll take this crypto journey from like a hobby to the real deal, man. It's exciting. It's scary. The hardest part, of course, is getting those GPUs, man. I've been trying to buy in bulk. I want it, you know, and I thought getting into this that the hard part would be the money, right? I've been trading stocks for over 10 years, and you know, I have a good amount of money. I'm not going to say how much. I have a good amount of money to start up with, and I'm willing to spend the money on 100 GPUs, 200 GPUs. Like I'm ready to do that. And I figured, you know, if you had the money, that was the hard part. And I have found out that's not the hard part. Maybe that's the hard part for some people, but the hard part is finding the damn GPUs, man. So I started looking at Alibaba, and Alibaba, I'm like, yo, I will buy 100. I felt like I was balling, right? I'll buy 100 graphics cards. How much? And they're like 1,200 each. I'm like, 1,200 for bulk? Are you crazy? I get it for one. 1,200 for LHR 3060 Ti's. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I was shocked. And yeah, now I looked more recently. I check every like 2 weeks, and the prices have gone up. They're like 1,300 if you buy 100 or more 3060 Ti's. I can't believe it. And yeah, you think they'd give you a bargain, but I guess, you know, the crypto bull market, you just can't find bulk for a decent price. So if anybody knows where I could get bulk for a fair price, I'm talking like $7 to $750, let me know, right? I have actually found somebody recently. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do. I mentioned Facebook Marketplace as my #1 place to get graphics cards for a decent price. I saw a guy, and he was selling like 5 or 6 GPUs at a time. And I purchased off him, and I met him in person. And he was like, yo, do you want to buy more? I was like, hell yeah. This was like a month or 2 ago. And it's like, look, man, I can get probably 10 every week. And so now I'm like, let's do it, bro. Now I'm ready. Getting closer to owning my property. Yeah, I mean, he's legit. He's got me several things, and yeah, hopefully we can get that. But I'm looking for bigger, right? I'm looking for that person that could sell me a crate legitimately, right? That's the hard part. You can find fake people selling you, but how do you get the real thing, the real legit? So if you know any way to buy in bulk, please let me know so I can fill up that garage. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, man. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to take this from a hobby. I would love to one day really, go all out and do this, man. And obviously it's down the line, so I don't want to think too much, especially in a bull market. In a bull market, everything sounds good, I'm sure. I've only really known the bull market. Again, I started since February, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I don't live off of crypto mining. I don't really care. I care a little bit if I make money, but it's not that serious to me. I believe in like the long term. I think it will come worth more money over time, Ethereum and stuff. So obviously we can't always mine Ethereum, which is why I don't really mind that much getting the LHR cards. I've been using NB Miner, and NB Miner is giving me 70%. And I'm sure they'll get even more than that. I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard rumors, take that for what it's worth. It's a rumor that NB Miner will be getting 80% soon. If they got 80, could you imagine? Then maybe one day we'll get 90, and then they'll just fully unlock the LHR cards. And I believe if NB Miner was to fully unlock these LHR cards, they would sell for just as much as the non-LHR because it wouldn't really matter. It's like, what's the difference, right? So I'm somewhat gambling. I'm assuming that NB Miner will get closer to 100. I think it'll be 100, but I don't know. But I'm gambling it'll get 80, maybe even 90% of what a non-LHR card could get. And I think the prices will go up significantly, in my opinion, if that happens. So I figure, why not buy them now, but I buy them for, like I said, about 750, 700, depending on the model from my source. And I'm always doing the Newegg shuffle. I'm doing everything in my last video. It's just not enough. I'm looking to expand a lot bigger. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever expanded, what I should be looking out for. I'm going to need an electrician. I might need some engineer help. If anybody knows anything about engineering and the designing of where I should put my fans, the fan placement, stuff like that, let me know, guys. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to do daily videos. If people are watching these videos, I will start doing a lot more videos. That motivates me. Give me that thumbs up, consider subscribing, leave a comment. And again, that'll motivate me to do the next one. I'll see you guys later. Peace.